Bandwidth for this episode of Japancast is brought to you by Site5 at jcast/Site5, offering outstanding web hosting service and support. Asoya, trendy Asian fashions. Visit jcast/Asoya. Milanu, cosplay, schoolgirl uniforms, gothic Lolita and maid costumes. Visit jcast/cosplay.
Japancast.net.
Japancast のビデオエピソードへようこそ。ひとみです。
Skareta. This is episode 45. So, I only had one thing to talk about. That was Japancast TV. I had a really good, about an hour-long Skype chat with somebody at Disney, friend of mine, about moving forward with the whole Japancast TV thing. So, really good news there. So we are continuing to push the concept of a full-blown network, and as long as I have time and energy to do it, I will. Right now, I'm 疲れた。
私も疲れた。
What do you have before we get into the lesson?
Yeah, Master Hiragana and Katakana in 10 weeks program that we talked about last week. So all the spots are full. Thank you very much. So thank you so much for signing up. A lot of people sign up. So I'm very excited about this. And the tuition, if you don't pay, you lose your spot. So if you haven't paid yet, then please send the payment. I sent everybody invoice already. So if you haven't paid, you will lose spot. And due date is May 27th.
Okay.
Wednesday, May 27th. No, it's Friday?
Friday.
Yeah, sorry. Not Wednesday, Friday. Friday, May 27th. So if I don't receive your tuition by Friday, U.S. Eastern time, night time, you will lose your spot. So I'm going to send week 1 lesson materials on Sunday, May 29th, instead of Monday, so that you can kind of have your stuff ready for Monday, week 1, day 1.
Cool.
So
that's it. And if you guys notice like a lot of noise going on this episode, like a leaf blower or birds or dogs, we have all the windows open. It's
暑い。すっごい暑いよね。今日何度ぐらい ?80 度ぐらい
I don't know in
80 something?
in Celsius, but yeah, there's no air conditioner here. So.
Yeah, 80 something degrees today. So
That's
hot.
one of those words, we always make fun of me for samui versus tsumetai, but there's no atsui is atsui.
Yeah, 暑い is 暑い。
There's no two like there is with
Right.
tsumetai and samui.
そうだよね、暑い。Yeah.
It's just atsui. You can have karai, but that's only spicy, right?
Spicy hot. Yeah, 辛い。
Right. Whereas we would just say that's hot, that's spicy hot, that's hot.
That's hot.
But
Could
karai
mean both.
is spicy hot.
Spicy hot we have.
So, all right. Up next, we have a phrase or idiom, but we want to thank you guys, our donators. Thank you guys very much.
Right.
As always, if you donate to the show, you get show notes and you can send in questions.
And you get some bonus materials.
Yeah, I think a
once
lot of
in a
people
while.
are very surprised at how much stuff you put together for them. And it could be any amount. It doesn't really matter. Some people ask, why does it start at $3 suggested? I mean, you can give $1. The issue really becomes PayPal
The
taking
fee.
Yeah, they take such a huge chunk out of it that it's really not worthwhile for anything under $3. But
True, a little bit. Yeah.
so, and anybody who does 20 or more a month then can do a once a month Skype chat with you and
はい、for 30
whatever
minutes.
you want. So everything counts. So really appreciate it. Just, if you can do it, thank you very much. And again, those people who have, thank you. We also want to thank Site5 real quick. Just go to jcast/Site5 and sign up if you're looking to host a website. They are just absolutely the best out there. Way better than if you're just doing like WordPress and you're using their free WordPress site. Way better than that because you have total control. You can have your own domain, yourname.com or .org or whatever. One thing actually that's becoming really popular is when you have a kid, register their name as a domain name and put a site together, and then you can put baby pictures and things as the kids growing up. And then when they're old enough to understand, they've already got their name as a website. So something you can do. So again, jcast/Site5, and that's it. Up next, this week's phrase or idiom. This week we have phrases, right? And these, I think, are all things you hear in anime often. I think.
And it's usually work.
Yeah.
At work, we use this and you hear these. So there are 3 phrases. One is お疲れ様でした。お疲れ様でした。Have you heard that?
Yeah, I've heard
お疲れ様でした。
I've heard お疲れ.
Yeah, お疲れ. Yeah. Sometimes お疲れ. You might hear お疲れ. Some people might say お疲れ様でした or お疲れ様. Sometimes お疲れ様. So 3 versions. お疲れ様,お疲れ, お疲れ様, お疲れ様でした. Longer, more polite, like politer. So, which means お疲れ様でした.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you very
basically,
much.
thank you.
You're
Thank
appreciated.
you for your effort, or that's enough for today at work. So,
All right.
This phrase is used mainly at work, like I said. At work, when you leave early to go home, earlier than other people, you have to say this certain phrase. お先に失礼します。お先に失礼します。Some people might say お先に but again お先に失礼します is more polite because it's longer. So which means I'm leaving early than you guys. So this phrase you must say this one if you're gonna leave early. It's polite.
Okay.
お先に失礼します。Then people who leave behind, who stay at work, say お疲れ様でした。So it's a set phrase. Somebody leaving early. お先に失礼します。And then people who still at work, お疲れ様でした。
Okay.
So I'm leaving early, okay? お先に失礼します。お疲れ様でした。
Oh.
You have to say お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様でした.
Right, that's right.
I have to say it?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not.
What do you mean? We're trying to practice here. So,
I was trying to be more realistic.
no, it's rude. You should say it. Okay, so, okay, you say this, I'm leaving early.
I can't read the kanji.
お先に
お先に
失礼します。
失礼します。お先に失礼します。
お疲れ様でした。Like that.
I can't just say じゃあまた.
No. At work, no. You have to say お先に失礼します。
That's a lot to say.
And then お疲れ様でした。
I know 失礼します is excuse me. And I always remember that one because I forget where it was. I tried to type it in, but I was typing it in Nomaji. Because of how it's written, it got flagged as being a bad word. Because the first 4 letters of shitsurei shimasu.
Oh, okay. I see.
It got flagged as a bad word.
Okay. Well, anyway, so お先に That part means before you, like early.
Right. Osaki is not sake.
No, osaki.
A lot of people think it's sake.
S-A-K-E.
Is sake.
It's sake. Sake.
It's not like it's not saying polite form of sake.
Oh, no.
It's sake, first of all, and second of all, it's not pronounced sake. It's osaki is before.
お先に、はい、失礼します。I'm leaving early. The new.
Right.
So the two, right? So far two. お疲れ様でした。お先に失礼します。Well, お先に失礼します。Somebody say it, and then other people. お疲れ様でした。
And then you can use 失礼します if you're at dinner and you need to go make a phone call. You're with, like you're with a group of people and you need to get out for a moment. You can
We
say
usually
失礼し
say
ます
ちょっと失礼します。ちょっと失礼します。
Because you're not leaving. You wouldn't say お先に失礼
Right.
します
If
because
you
you're
are
coming back.
leaving completely, then お先に失礼します。But you have to somehow, for some reason, you have to leave the seat. ちょっと失礼します。
Okay.
はい。
And number 3?
Number 3, ご苦労様でした。ご苦労様でした。
Which you say to me all the time.
No. ご苦労様でした。Some people might say ご苦労様。But again, ご苦労様でした。Longer, more polite. So this means too the same thing. Thank you very much for your effort. I appreciate your effort.
Well, then what's the difference?
But the difference is you cannot use this one to superior.
You cannot use it to superior.
To superior. So this one, you cannot use this to thank your boss or somebody above you. Right. So when the speaker is in higher position than the listener.
So
Then-
I use this all the time.
No, I use this all the time to tell him お疲れ、お疲れ、ご苦労様でした。
I don't think so.
Because I'm here.
Yeah, but I'm taller, so
No.
I'm here.
No.
See, I'm so tall, I'm outside of the frame.
Height doesn't matter.
No, it's all about height.
No.
So, okay, so go
ご苦労様でした。Right. So,
Can that be, can you add de instead of deshita? Can it be gokuro-sama de? No? Okay.
No.
It can't be like used as a what you're going to do, not thank you for what you've done.
we have ごくでした。Obviously, it's a past
Past
tense
tense.
form. Present tense would be です, right? ご苦労様です。We use ご苦労様です。For example, if somebody maybe come and work for you, maybe then
Oh, you
ご苦
needed
労
some
様
help.
です。
Ah,
Okay, let's say we're gonna move. We got mover, the people, and then come in and start working. We say, ご苦労様です。And after all the job is done, ご苦労様でした。Because you're a customer.
Oh, okay.
That's why you can use this.
Okay. All right, cool. Is that it for our
Hi.
phrases this week?
Right?
Up next, we have the mailbag. I didn't write it in here, but I had an Audible pick this week. It's actually an older book. It's from 1999, but I know my mom would love this. Actually, she needs to get this. It's Dave Barry Goes to Japan. Dave Barry is a comedy writer. He writes for or I don't know if he still does, but he used to write for the Miami Herald. I assume he still writes for the Miami Herald. He writes articles, but he also writes books, and he wrote about his trip to Japan and everything he experienced. He's just a very, very funny author. So if you're looking for a really funny take on taking a trip to Japan,
When did he go though?
this was 1999. So that's why I said it's an older book, but Dave Barry's a really funny guy. So again, it's Audible Trial is the website. I didn't even write it down here. So I believe it's Jcast/Audible.
That's what everything you did
Right.
turned into Jcast.
Yeah, Jcast/Audible is the link. So if you want to pick that up, you can do that for free. Or as always, Pimsleur's a great thing. and check that out. So up next we have Japancast Mailbag. So Daniel wrote us this really, really nice email.
はい、ありがとうございます。
Really, really nice. And I love getting those kind of emails.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Really, when we're like,
Makes my
we got to
day.
write another script. I'm very tired. I don't want to do it this week. And we get the nice email and we're like, oh, let's go. We'll go ahead and do it. But he had a question in his email too. And the question, and I think a lot of people want to know this. I hear it all the time. Daniel wrote, as I understand, when you walk into a store, they greet you with "Irashaimase." What are you expected to respond to that? A simple nod, and "Arigato gozaimasu" or "Domo." What are you supposed to do? Because we are naturally want to do something. When you go in and like you walk into Walmart and they've got the greeter and they say "Good morning," you say "Good morning."
Yeah, or hi.
Yeah,
I always
hi.
say hi.
So what are you supposed to do?
We don't say anything back.
You don't say anything?
No. No, we don't really. You're not expected to say anything back. People usually just go into the store, ignoring it. Let's go. But if you feel uncomfortable not saying anything, maybe just simple nod might work.
Okay.
But basically, we don't really say anything back. They don't expect that, any reaction either. The people who say "irashaimase," it's just what they have to say, expected to say. So they say it, but they don't really expect anything back from you. So, "irashaimase, irashaimase, irashaimase."
I suppose if you do that all day long, we just lost our logo. Oh no,
Oh no.
we have no logo. You guys don't know what you're watching now. Oh man.
That's sad.
You think you're watching Dig Nation now. Hi, I'm Alex Albrecht, and she's Kevin Rose. And welcome to Dig Nation.
Huh?
So you don't need to do anything. You can say hi if you want.
Right,
It's not going to
well,
hurt their feelings if
Yeah.
they're not going to
I
freak
think
out.
I would say just domo. Or domo, maybe if you want to say. But no, not really. But when you pay, you suppose you bought something, you pay. When you pay, do you guys say thank you right here? Like they say thank you, cashier, and you say thank you, right?
Yeah,
have a nice day or something like that. In Japan, they say arigatou gozaimashita, right? Here's your change, and then arigatou gozaimashita. Again, we don't really say anything back. We don't really say arigato or anything. Some people might say domo, but usually we just grab it and leave.
I think when I was in Japan, I spoke English back, and they would say, and I just said, "Oh, thank you," and I just spoke
Yeah.
English because I figured they obviously
Right.
know.
Obviously, yes.
So even if they didn't understand, it was habit for me. So I just say thanks and buy my stuff and go on.
But if you want to say something, you can say domo when you receive your material or product. Domo, and then leave. But again, irashaimase, you don't have to say anything back.
Cool. Well, I think that's it for this very hot and sleepy and tired episode. It's a little bit short again this week, but it's very hot here and we're both very tired.
I don't know why we are so tired today.
I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah, me too.
so that would do
But
it.
that's every day we are up.
I know, but it's hot.
Maybe
It's really hot today.
Humid here. It's really humid.
They say humid.
蒸し暑い.
And you're beta beta.
Yeah, the
Very
sticky.
sticky feelings. Beta beta.
That's beta beta. But the humid weather.
I do have next
蒸し暑い.
week. Maybe we'll cover one of the anime I've been watching. The whole episode almost was nothing but traditional Japanese stuff. I'll have to show it to you. But I thought about it the other night. I was watching it. I'm like, oh yeah, we got to cover that. Oh yeah, we got to cover that.
Okay.
Because it was a whole bunch of. It was little segments, and it was all very, very traditional things, like we did the John
Which
Ken
anime
poem.
is that?
I can't remember. I think it might have been A Channel.
That weird one?
Yeah, it's the one with the robot girl with the thing in their back. I'm not sure. I don't remember. They're not that memorable of shows that I'm watching so far. But the fact that they were doing these things, they were doing shiritori, but they were doing picture shiritori. So they were drawing a picture, and then back and forth in class.
But if the picture is not like really good, then how?
Yeah, well, that's what the part of the joke was. That the one that was supposed to be a cow, but it didn't look anything like a cow. So ushi. So,
well, I guess you can guess because the first letter, the first character is always has to be there.
So, all right. I think that's about it. We want to thank Milanu for sponsoring us again. Who's one of your students was going to Otakon, right?
He is at Otafest.
So, if those of you are going to be going to any kind of cosplay type event, please go to jcast/cosplay and check out all the cosplay costumes. They pretty much cover almost all anime, and they look like what they're supposed to look like. It's not like
really
they
nice.
bought something that's supposed to be something else and they're just calling it that. It actually looks like the character's costume.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
So check them out. And again, thank you guys for your donations and support.
はい。いつもどうもありがとうございます。
We'll see you next time.
じゃあまたね。
Japancast.net